in the interview is live. So calm down. I want to ask for your cooperation that no movement henceforth. Once they didn't come up and address you, or we start. But I want to do this remark for some reasons. If there are some people you feel they are in school that needs to be here, please. For me, I feel this is a life-changing experience. It's once in a lifetime. The last time we have this kind of debate was 10 years ago, 2015. And now we're having it again. So for me, I feel it's another new revolution. So put your hands together for the Dean of Student Affairs. So also, we have invited guests, and all I would just say is, this event is not for everybody. It's for you, because you're here. So grab this opportunity, learn from it, embrace the new knowledge you will acquire, because it's not all about leadership. It's about you, understanding that you need to become a problem solver in your faculty, in your department. And I want to urge you all to do me a favor. If you can bring up your phone, take some footages, share, so that those that miss this will know that the new election that will take place in this school will not be like this. Imagine with what the student, the dean has put in place to make this work. Look at the turnout, and this is life. This is expensive. My name is Tayo Folonsho, in case you don't know, aka T-Flow, one-time director of social of the greatest Nigerian student, ever conscious Nigerian student, articulate Nigerian student. I want to yarn. Okay, so for me, it's a dream come true because this is happening today. And I will say this, University of Abuja is blessed because University of Abuja happened to be in the Federal Capital Territory. I've traveled far. I've seen, if not 28 universities I've visited. I've done production for over 29 universities, including University of Abuja. I've seen it all. But there's one thing that University of Abuja has that other people don't have. University of Abuja is sitting in the FCT capacity. Please put your hands together for yourself. In case you don't know, me, I know. That's why I embrace my certificate like die. The infrastructures will get there. The hostel will get there. Leadership will get there. All those challenges, that is why you are here to start thinking big. I graduated some years ago, and today I'm proud to say, all I have been doing in this school, I have materialized it into value, and it has paid me. That is why you can see that we can put in enough of fund to make sure that your voice today is heard. That is why I want to urge you, the aspirant, once you come up, don't come and lie to us, because we will come for you. Tell us what you can do. Tell us the truth. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all to the SUG Debates 2025. For me, it's not for everybody, but for you to be here, that shows that you have the university at heart. I won't say this for free. I want to say this for free. You don't need to pay me. In the next few years to come, we are going to look back to this video and testify, because we are part of people that have been able to add value. Once the dean comes up, we're going to show a short video of 2015 SUG debate we held here in this school. And guess what? That has earned me personally with my team national opportunity. We've been able to travel to a lot of countries. No be joke. Put your hands together for yourself because you are here today. Please, I want you all to stand up on your feet. Please, let us stand up on our feet. At this moment, I want you to do this favor. Put your phone on silent, because any distraction now might affect the production. Someone asked me, why are you doing this for University of Abuja? And I want to say this. I'm doing this because University of Abuja made me who I am today. All those things I did as a student was a test run. I was opportune to do a lot of events. It was a test run. I graduated with experience. Now, people pay me for value. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're about to commence the event. I'll be officially inviting the moderator of the event. But before the moderator comes, I want to say something about him. These are people that have paid the dues. They are not after fame. These are people that are selfless. This is, come up. Please, Ambassador, come up. This is someone that we worked together for 13 years in this school. 2013. Put your hands together for him as he come up. I call him honorable. But guess what? I will say this again. This event is not for everybody. It's for you because you're here. Now, we'll hand over the mic to him. Amazingly, you will see what he's about to turn the whole event into. We have special guests that are here, courtesy of the dean, courtesy of the drive he has for you. There's a new shift of vision. There's a new shift of ideology. All I just want you to do this evening is embrace it. Run with it. Let it be told that in such a time like this, there was a new drive. If anything can bring me, Tiflo, back into this school, forget it. It's because I believe in the vision that University of Abuja represents. Please put your hands together again. Okay. Please, can we have the national anthem? Then officially we make the event open. Thank you.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land, the tribes of Medieval, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace all battle honored, and this we count as gain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed.
Okay, they displayed it. That's why everybody can sing. I was just looking at you all and I'm like, how did you all know this new item? Put your hands together for yourself as you have a seat. Okay, so the ECOM chairman, please, it's time for you to sit down and listen. Come, sit. I will hand over the mic, but I want to invite the dean by myself. Of the greatest Nigerian student, ever conscious Nigerian student, articulate Nigerian student. Guess what? I was opportune some years ago, 2 years, to represent Nigeria in Global Student International Award. And I found out that their own generation is different from ours. But guess what? We have some Nigerians there. So when I got there, they gave me the mic. And I remember that the only thing I knew is Aluta. But these guys come up and said, my name is Calvin. How you all doing? But he got to the Nigerian. See, guess what? This Aluta vibe, don't dull with it. Don't joke with it. Nigerian is blessed. So it got to my own turn. The next thing I could do was, of the greatest Nigerian student. Excuse me. Now Nigeria, we don't be outside country. Answer me. Waiting. Of the greatest Nigerian student. Guess what? When I did that, nobody answered me. But one woman from the back started it. I said, of the greatest Nigerian student. articulate Nigerian student, ever conscious Nigerian student. I want to yarn. I will say this, we are blessed. Please join me this afternoon as I bring up this, on stage the Dean of Student Affairs. This is one person that one way or the other listened to the ideology of the new vision. Please join me, put your hands together for the Dean as he come up to address you all. Please, if you can stand up.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Greatest Nigerian students. You know, this is University of Abuja. So Nigerians start from here, development start from here. First, we apologize for starting a bit late. They were actually waiting for me. You know, because of the new vision we have for this university, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Patricia Mankola, and myself, we've been going different places, trying to build collaborations, trying to see how your hostel will change. My number one priority is hostel. So I'm going straight. I don't like so much stories. And the current SUG, whoever emerges, the team that will emerge on Monday, their number one priority is going to be hostel. It's going to be hostel. And for the past days, we've been going around meeting investors, meeting people who are interested in increasing the number of hostels we have on ground. Every year, the Dean of Student Affairs is put under so much pressure, tight pressure, because the school only have 6,982 bed spaces for a population of students that is close to 50,000. Just this session alone, we have 21,726 students, full-time undergraduate students. Not mentioning the part-time students who are running either CDL or programs in Institute of Education. And we also have postgraduate students. So I understand your plight. I've gone around the hostels, I've seen the state of the hostels, and I say it's unacceptable. I also have siblings, some have passed through here, some are still here. I don't want them to encounter what I saw, to experience what I saw. So there should be experiences. And by the grace of God, from Monday, Musfat, who is responsible for cleaning your hostels, will now be running 2 shifts from Monday, 2 shifts. Thank you very much. They will clean the hostel twice, in the morning and in the afternoon. So let's start small. Our plan is that the problem are too numerous, but let's start with the low-hanging fruits. Let's start with the 2 shifts. Let's see what we're going to do. Just yesterday, we had a past SUG president who promised to renovate 2 hostels and provide 2 boreholes for the school. And immediately I got the good news. I went back to my office around 7:30 p.m. and I drafted a letter of appreciation on behalf of all of you to Honorable Kwalumi, thanking him for everything he's doing for us. Just today, we just left the Director General of National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, Professor Abubakar Suleiman, who is one of us. He's an alumni, he did his PhD here, he's a lecturer in pole science, and he's a Director General that is bringing transformation to legislation, how democratic process and governance is supposed to be like. And he's so proud of us. He said, whatever we need to do for University of Abuja, we should come around, let's build collaboration. So today, we're going to elect people that must key, that will listen to people that must key into this vision of transformation. University of Abuja can be much better. When I got to University of Abuja, the first day I was employed, 2015. When I go to this school, you know, I came from ABU. So ABU is one of the most beautiful schools in Nigeria. That's one thing. That's one thing for sure. If you've not been to ABU, come to ABU. You're going to see the landscape. You're going to see structure. You're going to see diversity of people and stuff like that. So when I came here and I said, okay, you know, but this is federal capital. It can be better. And all of us, we can make University of Abuja better. So as you listen to these visionary people who have made themselves available to contest for one position or the other, I don't want you to rely on sentiment. Don't use religion. Don't use ethnicity. Don't use tribe. Don't use it as my faculty. Look at, watch, listen, watch their composure, hear what they are saying, and then go by the quality that they possess. You understand? And that's and my joy is that even though this place is not packed full, these are people that are trying to bring about a new dawn in University of Abuja. So a round of applause for all of us seated here. I believe in small teams. When we have small team, whatever we have, the values that we have, the values we're trying to build today, it will radiate. You just need to speak to one or two persons, and the information is going to go wide, going to go viral on campus. Please listen to them. We want quality leadership. And by the grace of God, from next week, I'm going to charge them. I'm going to teleguide them. I'm going to tell them this is the direction. And like I said, all of them, whether they like it or not, number one priority, we are going back to our hostel. At the end of our tenure, let's say in 1 year, there are things that we can attest to, there are things that we can relate to. There are some changes in the University of Abuja. We know it can be better. Before we start building hostel, if the investors come and start building hostel today, before the hostels will be ready, to take like 1 or 2 years. But how about now, the existing infrastructure, what can we do? Again, the water. I've gone through a lot of battles, and let me just say it for free. There are also attempts on my life, just for some months that I've just been doing student affairs. Some people have come to my office to try 1 or 2 things. But for anybody whose mind is open, who is willing to bring about positive change, nothing can happen. So for your sake, I'm ready to do anything for your sake to make sure you have good life. Okay? And that's why I say, whatever we need to do, I have a triangle. And the triangle is water, toilets, and behavioral change. Water, toilets, and behavioral change. One of the major factors that is contributing to the poor state of the hostel is because water is not sufficient. The school relies so much on water board, and water board is just like your regular NEPA that is not, it's not no guarantee. So with this kind of population of people in a hostel, how do we navigate that? So the solution is borehole. We need to drill industrial borehole, have overhead tanks that can power water, that can push water from wherever they are into the different floors in your hostel. That can be done. I have so many portfolio, and one of which I'm the chairman of my estates. I came to a place where I saw for 10 years, we have infrastructure on ground, nothing is working, and I said it can be done. What's the problem? They say money. I say if money is the problem, if you don't have money, we can look for the money. Somehow we got the money, and we have houses, residents having water. If I can do that, it means the University of Abuja I can solve that problem. And we also tried that in mini campus. When at the peak of that water crisis, some guys who are trying to play funny, they'll just keep telling us different stories. And then when we say want to do this one, they'll now say, no, this one is not working, this one is working. We want to do this one is working. Story all the time. Years of stories. I said, no, it will not work this way. And I brought in people and I said, help me check, assess all these things. And then they took them to a particular borehole that they've abandoned for a very long time. And they thought that borehole cannot be revived. And I told my guys, can you guys do this thing? They said, assess. When they assess, they say, sir, we know the problem, we know the challenge, we can fix it. I said, okay, let's do something about it. What was the problem? I will need money. I brought out money, gave them the money. Up to now, I've not recovered that money yet, but I'll get my refund. They went to they bought their stuff, got to the place, and water started coming out. And I told them, go and look for a generator. These girls have suffered for so long. People in old girls' hostel and new girls' hostel in many campus. I said, they've suffered for so much. Look for a generator anywhere. Buy the fuel. I sent them money. They bought the fuel. They were powering that generator to like 8:30 p.m. For those who are those from old girls' hostel here? So they were giving them water, and I said, if this water can come out, it means all the hostels, we can have some solutions. And the solution must come in my own time. That water must come to the hostel. Water must flow in all the floors by the grace of God. One way to achieve this, just on Monday or last week, I don't know, I had a meeting with this aspirant. I asked them, let's have a particular slogan. And the slogan is, your welfare is my welfare too. A clean and hygienic hostel is possible. Can we do a GoFundMe drive? If I want to ask the aspirants now, how many of you have done it? How many of our supporters have done anything? How many people have dropped money into that SUG Electoral Committee account? Very few to none people. So sometimes people know how to talk, but for you to play a role, it's always very difficult. If we rely on the school will always be giving us stories. We need to look out to see how we can source for money and solve the problem ourselves. You may pay your school fees. Your school fees cannot do much alone. It's when I became a member of management and I saw the money they spend on power alone is just crazy. We spend like 53,000 naira on diesel, like almost monthly. And even the solar power that you have, sometimes when the weather is like dull, it cannot power the school. So they also have a backup generator that takes 10,000 liters of diesel. And all this is under me. So I know how much we spend on diesel on campus. So I want all of you who are seated here, who knows one person that may know people close to power or individuals that God has blessed, they should come together as like minds. Let's work with the new SUG we're going to have on Monday, and let's bring this deserved change to University of Abuja. Are you going to be part of this dream, this vision? Are you ready for this new dawn in University of Abuja? Are you going to give me the fullest of support in University of Abuja? So whether I'm here or I'm not here, I want whoever is the Dean Student Affairs, whoever emerges after me, or whoever takes over from me, give him the fullest support, give your aspirants the support, and let University of Abuja be raised. Let the shadow, let the map of University of Abuja be in the global community. We want people to be coming here from Harvard, from Yale, they'll enter University of Abuja and say, yes, I'm in a university. Okay? And that is possible. Right? So I wish you well. I thank you all for coming this afternoon. Listen to them and make sure your vote counts effectively. Thank you and God bless you all. Thanks, guys. Thank you, sir.
All right. Of the greatest Nigerian students. Of the greatest Nigerian students. Of the greatest Boko. Of the greatest Baba. I want to talk. I want to yarn. It's a great pleasure for me to be in your presence this afternoon. Distinguished student of University of Abuja, our great guest this afternoon. My name is Kenneth Awenigeme-Oshoke. I'm also an alumni of University of Abuja from the Department of Chemistry, and also spent 1 year representing the Faculty of Science at the Student Assembly. So I know exactly what the debate is all about. I know what exactly the campaign is all about. I know what exactly the welfareism of students is like, and we're one of those persons who spoke boldly and addressed some of the challenges students were facing as of my time. So the Dean of Student Affairs talked about Belumi. Belumi was my president, and I served as a senator with Belumi at the Student Assembly. So it's my great pleasure and a great honor to be in your midst this afternoon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've done this before, and it's been an amazing journey so far to ensure that we create something different for the students of University of Abuja, and that's why we are here again to ensure that we create that great, activity, mindset, mind shift, celebrate our strength in all that we do, and ensure that we get the very best for our students. So we'll just quickly play a short clip to just give you an idea of the journey so far. that we've had, while the media team get to, prepare to give us that display of what. All right.
Seeing is believing. This program is not for everybody, it's for you because you're here. So let me allow him to do his thing. I won't come up again. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tayo. All right, thank you, Tayo. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'll quickly be inviting the chairman, Electoral Commission, University of Abuja Student Union Government, in the person of Alpha Joseph. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you.
Good day, distinguished to the house. Good day, sir. It's actually Afia Joseph from Akwa Ibom. Thank you for that. The first day I was appointed as the chairman of the electoral committee, I said I was happy and glad because I had a kind of a vision, an idea in my head that in the University of Abuja, we can do something different. We can have an election that is free and fair and credible, transparency included, right? And I want to appreciate the dean so much. He has supported us tirelessly, effortlessly to achieve this. We are here today to listen to all aspirants, executive aspirants. We're not here to vote for you because probably you have shared whatever. But there's a quote I love so much. It says the best way to predict the future is to create it. So we're not here to just make belief. We're here to make what we believe be possible. Right? So the future we want, it starts from us. It starts from here. If we don't work tirelessly, if we don't work effortlessly, we keep saying that we are the future leaders. It won't happen. Except we make change possible. Right? So I want to appreciate every one of us who is here today, students, and again I'd like to also appreciate the Nigerian Police Force for granting us their dignitaries. Yes, we can do better than that. People start for the police force. Thank you very much, sir. So the aspirants, I would like to charge you to be smart. Go straight to the point. Engage us. What do you have for us? What can you do differently? They always say you want to become better students. How can we be better? Start here. So this is a platform now to show your leadership qualities, leadership traits. All right, we thank you all, and God bless us. God bless the union. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you. The Jega of our time. Am I permitted to call him that? All right, so he has assured the student of free, fair, credible, and transparent elections. So please, students, cooperate with him. If you want change, then it starts with you. All right, it's my great pleasure and honor to invite our great father in our midst this afternoon who has joined us. Just know that police is always your friend. And he's here with us, so we'll just give him some few minutes to address us in one way or the other and encourage every student in this place. Please, a round of applause. I want us to stand on our feet as we welcome him off stage in the person of ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi. Please, he's the public relations officer of the Nigerian Police Force. You can do better, please. Put your hands together. Thank you so much.
Of the greatest Nigerian student, of the greatest Bagba, of the greatest Bobo, of the greatest Kolo Kolo. God bless you. Let's have a seat. The Vice Chancellor of this great school, in absentia, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, Registrar, Principal Officers of the University of Abuja. And let me single out the Dean of Students, the father of all students in this school. Can we please appreciate the Dean of Students? You cannot be a successful student if you are not a good boy or girl to the Dean of Students. My name is Muyiwa Adejobi. In this contest, I can call myself a comrade. I finished from the greatest university of Ibadan. And I was a very strong student union leader in 1994, 95, 96, till I finished my academic pursuit in the University of Ibadan. I went back again for my master's, and I'm still there again for what you can guess. When he met me, he's been trying to get me for a very long time. You know, my name is Muyiwa, as I said, in Yoruba land. If you want to translate Muyiwa to normal meaning, it's just like a messenger. Go and bring this, go and bring that. So I am a messenger because of my name. Because of my office again, as the first PRO, I traveled a lot. I escaped a journey this afternoon. I could have missed this event. But I met the IG, I said, the IGP, sir. I joined the IGP convoy to the airport. So when he's facing, I decided to come to this place because it will be a good thing for me to have promised him to be here, and I will fail you guys. Every opportunity I have, I always like to tell students that you are not the leaders of tomorrow, you are a leader today. A complete Homo sapiens sapien is a human being, is a leader, because I know and you know as a scientist that a complete human being, that's what we call Homo sapiens sapien, is a complete human being that has nothing less than 1,800 cubic centimeter of cranial capacity. So if you have the range of cranial capacity between 1,800 to 2,700, your brain should work like a computer as a human being. So I don't want you to say whether any human being is dull, whether it's this and that. Even when you're a dull person, you still have the brain like that of a computer system. As a student of the University of Abuja, you are the heartbeat of this country, the Federal Capital Territory. In most cases, before you even say anything from OAU, from Uniben, from APU, from OAU, we believe because of your proximity, Abuja students must have gotten the information. You have more privileges because you are close to the three-harm zone of this country. In other words, your ability to show values, to show morality, decency should resonate, navigate across length and breadth of this country. So if I call you the epicenter of integrity, the core values of this country, what we stand for, the Africanism in us, it should start from your school because you are in the Federal Capital Territory. In other words, I would not expect a student of this school, because of what you hold and the values you possess, to be a bad boy, to be a bad example of this country. I always tell people that as a young person, or whatever your age is, as a Nigerian, we have certain values. I did a course in anthropology and archaeology where they told me that humanity started from Africa. Not only in Africa. They told me that if you're familiar with the story of the Nok culture, in part of Adamawa and Plateau State, there's what we call Nok culture. People from that area will understand. They are telling us that good things, technology, wisdom, humanity actually started in Nigeria. So if you have all these values, why must we always lag behind in so many things? I told you, when I wanted to join unionism, they will come and meet you to come and be a cult boy. I told them it's not necessary to be a cult boy before I be a union leader. If you are familiar with the University of Ibadan, you leaders will know only Adequate building. It's a story building. Built for us and named after Kunle Adepeju when he was killed. You know the story. When they said there's no chicken that time. No chicken for students. They went out and he was killed. The edifice was built in honor of Kunle Adepeju. That is our student union government building in the University of Ibadan. The first floor for student union leaders. The down for the so-called bad boys. Drinking, smoking, no girl could pass, no young boy could pass, no jambite could pass. In fact, I was beaten on my matric day at the SUB. That's why I said no, I must join the union. And I will not be a cultist before I become a student union leader. We started, and the journey was going on. We started a committee to kick against cultism in the University of Ibadan. The story has always been that the University of Ibadan shares boundary with Ibadan Poly. And every month, Ibadan students, University of Ibadan students, Poly Ibadan students will be fighting, killing one another, they'll be counting scores. I'm not even talking of Confra now. I'm talking of University of Ibadan versus Polytechnic of Ibadan. If you know the story, if you know the geography, they share boundary. And they'll be killing themselves, and these are students. We have to stand up, to rise up, to meet the government, to see what we can do. Then Lam Adesina was the governor for your state. I was telling my colleagues in the car today when we had the student union struggle, when the fuel price was increased to 11 naira. We did a struggle. And I told them a story that I would not want to share with you here. But it's important for you to know as a student union leader, you are not just representing your constituency, your school. Many look up to you. Your colleagues look up to you. Your teachers, your lecturers, the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Youth Affairs, and other ministry, department, and agencies of the government looking up to you as a student union leader. You are not just coming here, because I know the school must have given you the leverage, the opportunity of getting fees from your colleagues. So the union government always has money. But are you coming to this office to come and sit on that money or to squander the money? What can you think as a student union leader if elected today as the president, as the vice president, or whatever position you occupy? Are you making sure you're gathering this money to help your school, help your colleagues? There was a welfare project with you when I was in UI to assist our colleagues that could not even pay school fees, that could not do anything. The student union government should think far beyond just gallivanting on campus, having an office, Mr. President, Mr. President, It goes beyond that. What can you do to help the school? We are not being confronted with many challenges. Can we have functional education? You can think of, I have studied this, what can you do with your course? I always encourage students, try and have a second-hand value. I have studied engineering, what else can I still do? What if tomorrow there's a policy that my course will not be employed again in any ministry? What is my second value? Above all, since 1960, we have been attacking our leaders in this country. We are abusing our leaders for not doing it well. When are we going to tilt and have a point, at the point where we're going to turn around to address individualistic problem in this country? The federal government has not done infrastructural development. FCT has not done this. We like to abuse the government. Yes, they put traffic light there for you, and you don't even want to stop for red lights. We are still blaming the government. Somebody will embarrass me and I will stop for red. You are still pressing your horn behind me that I should go. It's an embarrassment to me. Because I'm doing the right thing and you are forcing me to do the wrong thing. You're embarrassing me. The government has not given us power. Behold, I can say it. I've experienced where our transmission and generation plants in Nigeria vandalized by people. They spend billions of dollars to generate power, then we destroy all these plantations, all these plants. Individually, what can we give back to this country? It leads me to the concept of volunteerism. What can I volunteer as a Nigerian? for the betterment of my school, University of Abuja, for the betterment of my country, my great country, Nigeria. We are blessed in this country. So you as a student, whether as a student union leader, whatever position you find yourself, you have come to this place to hand one or two things. When you leave this school, even in school, what can you do to better this country, to assist your alma mater, to assist your home, your villages? The young man that just spoke, the chairman electoral committees from Uyo. I just came back from Uyo. I spent 5 days in Uyo. Wonderful city. I always tell the governor that Uyo is a very fine place. But you know your governor grew up in police barracks. The governor of Akwa Ibom State today grew up in the police barracks. If you had been a bad boy, perhaps you would not be a governor today. It has nothing to do with whatever your father does or your mother does. But you as an individual, don't forget the history I told you. Homo sapien, sapien. You are an entity on your own, created by God for a purpose on earth. And you must make sure you fulfill that purpose on earth. That one extends to your school. Leave a legacy before you leave University of Abuja as a student union leader or as a student. I want to appeal to you. You see me on uniform today. I am part of you. If I'm not a Nigerian, I will not be on this uniform. I know many of you. You have experienced so many things in the hands of uniformed men, law enforcement officers. But you need to consider that these are agencies that you cannot separate from your society. They are there for you. They are there to work for you. Always respect men on uniform, even man o' war. I know on campuses we have man o' war. School authorities deploy them to assist you in so many things. Please, anybody on uniform, his cap, his badge is carrying coat of arms. Please, respect him. Many of you must have seen me. You must have met me. All of you see I throw banters on Twitter, on X. Prince Moyewan, I'm always there. I don't care. When they give it to me, I give back to them. But let me say this. I respect everyone. I fear nobody, but I respect all. Let the truth be said at all times. It is not bad the way you see it on social media. We are battling with the problem of spreading falsehood in Nigeria today, and it's a great problem. Just last week, they shared a video of police chopper in Kogi. They said the police chopper was sharing food and arms to bandits. Behold, I was in the chopper. Senior officers were in the chopper to go and rescue some women. 13 of those women were rescued with that chopper. But this video came out about 2 or 3 days. The police chopper was sharing food, sharing arms to bandits. We are battling in Nigeria today with spreading of falsehood, misinformation, disinformation. As a student union leader, as a student of University of Abuja, I'm using you as a point of contact today to other youths and students in Nigeria that let us collectively fight against the spread of falsehood, misinformation, disinformation. You talking to me? Oh, Dave. Thank you so much. You can see my number is always everywhere. I am on Twitter. You follow us. When you have any challenge, please talk to us. You cannot have a perfect system, but we try our best to make sure we do what we should do. I know many of you must have come across our men. Perhaps they misbehave on the road. Please, let us form a formidable force to correct some of these recalcitrant elements who embarrass our country. They are not only embarrassing Nigeria or police force, but they are embarrassing all of us. You have a role to play. I have a role to play. Above all, look for a small land and get a farm after your degree. It's going to work for us in Nigeria. Love you all. I say namaste.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you, and we celebrate you for the great work you're doing, and we pray God will grant you more grace and strength to do more. Thank you. All right, let's just quickly acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Sefia Ismaila Yehu, lecturer, Department of English, yes, writer. She's the former alumni Relations. Thank you so much. It's good to have you in our midst, ma'am. All right, let's also quickly acknowledge a very powerful human rights and youth ambassador in our midst who is always speaking loud and defending the voiceless in our society in the person of Mr. Peter Aka. Please, a round of applause for him. He's in our midst. Yes, I've been privileged to see some of his videos online, and he's passionate about ensuring that our country becomes great again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just go straight into the debate, and I'm strongly confident that the contestants for the various offices available for grab are also very ready to tell us and explain to us what they intend to do if elected. And all I can wish. All right, sorry about that. So, and I strongly believe our contestants are ready, and they are all seated on my right-hand side. But before we begin with them, we'll just give a few minutes to Mr. Peter to speak and address the students on what they are about to do in terms of the elections and what visions and missions they have for students. Please, let's invite Mr. Peter to just say a word of encouragement to students here. Please encourage him. Thank you.
Greatest go. Greatest ba. Fundamental go. I want to say, I want to conscientize. Put your hands together for yourself, beautiful people. My name is Peter for Nigeria. All protocols duly observed. The Vice Chancellor acting of this prestigious university, in absentia Professor La, the Inspector General of Police.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, it's exciting to be here this afternoon. We're live at the University of Abuja, where we're about to commence the debate for the Student Union Government contestants. It's an amazing event. It's about to kickstart, and we're excited to be here. My name is Kenneth Awenigeme, and we're live this moment to just kickstart this great event we've been anticipating for, we've been looking forward to, and here we are to take one after the other the contestants who are about to do great things at the University of Abuja. And right now we have our first red carpet contestant. Just have a quick chat with him, and then before we go into the event proper, let's have you off stage. Yes, good afternoon. It's exciting to be here this afternoon. You just quickly tell us your name and what you're contesting for and how the journey has been so far.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am by name Comrade Abdul Karim Abba Muhammad. Mostly I'm popularly referred to as White Lion, University of Abuja, and I am contesting for the position of the President Student Union Government, University of Abuja. The journey so far has been interesting. It's a fun one because we are having the mandate, and which is to fight for the welfare of the students, where the voices of the students have been heard. So far so good. It has been an incredible journey, and we are looking forward to being successful at the long run. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. That's one of the contestants contesting for the office of the President of the Student Union Government 2025. And we'll also be here on stage with another contestant to just quickly have a chat with us on his or her vision for the students. All right, we have a great female with us this afternoon who is about to tell us what she is contesting for and how the journey has been so far.
Good afternoon, royal students of University of Abuja. I'm Okpayemi Oluwakorede Mary. I'm an educationist and a fashion entrepreneur. And so far, the journey for this political position, I'm aspiring to become the SUG president. It has been intriguing having to campaign, converse with students, talk to people, gain mentorship, encouragement from people, support from those you don't even expect that are behind you. So I'm so happy that I'm even learning all of these, and I believe the future holds so much for us. As my motto says, restoring value, raising standards, and redefining leadership. It has been a redefining time for me, and I'm so happy that I am standing here today. Thank you so much.
All right, you just mentioned you're contesting for the office of the president. And are there any challenges you faced so far in contesting? Because I know it's a rare thing. And for some people, it's weird for a female to contest for the office of the SUG president in University of Abuja. But we've also had other schools where you have female presidents who contested and won. So how has these challenges been? Let's get to hear your challenges and then encourage other female upcoming aspirants.
All right, so there has been challenges, just like the one you stated, being a female, coming out by getting the form, not informing people on time. And one of the major challenge I had was not only because I'm a female, but also because my kind of person, I don't look at challenge as a problem. I embrace challenge, and I believe that challenges opens us to things we don't even know, but it prepares us for what God has purposed us for. And if there's any challenge that comes my way, I'm ready head on to face it with all I got, the abilities I got, the potentials that I have. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. You've heard from her challenges and the way forward and what she's looking forward to in this very campaign of the election. All right, let's have another lady, because these women are out to grab this position and to assist the management of the University of Abuja on the welfare of the student. Let's get to meet you, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Abba Goodness Ojonoma. I'm a 400 level law student. I'm a social entrepreneur, a virtual assistant, and also an active volunteer. And I'm standing here honored to declare my candidacy for the office of the Vice President.
All right, that's an amazing one. And can you please share with us how much of challenges you've encountered during this campaign and what has stood out for you during this course of campaign?
Okay, so it's not been easy, yes, from purchasing the form to campaigning, going places, main campus, mini campus, like the energy, the time, the resources, all these things have been really pressuring. But I just want to thank God for strength, I want to thank God for grace, and I want to thank God for support too. And I would say that this period has really pushed me outside my comfort zone, because I see myself doing a lot of things that initially I will not throw myself into. But yeah, this has been a period of growth for me, a period of connecting with university students at large. So I would say that.
Wow, it's really an exciting engagement you've had for the couple of weeks, let me put it that way, and we wish you all the very
from the Department of Guidance and Counseling, 300 level, and I am here to declare my candidacy for the Secretary General of the Student Union Government.
All right, how has the engagement been with students so far in the course of your campaign?
All right, my engagement with the students has been a wholesome experience, identifying the needs of the students and also engaging with them to understand their challenges and deriving a possible solutions on how to address them.
All right, thank you so very much. We wish you all the very best in the course of the campaign and in the elections. Thank you. All right, it's an amazing one here. We're live at the University of Abuja, where the debate of the Student Union government contestants is about to take place. and we can't wait to kickstart this event. And here on the red carpet, we have contestants who are ready to share their experiences in the course of the campaign period and before the D-Day of the elections commence. And here we are with another contestant who is about to share his own experience with us in the course of the campaign. So you tell us your name, what you're vying for, and how the experience with engaging student has been.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anafi John Williams, a 300 student of Sociology Department. I'm here to announce my candidacy for the Office of Secretary General.
All right. How's the engagement with students been? What have been your challenges, and what are you looking forward to if you win the elections?
So far, the engagement has been really, really wonderful. I've taken my time to engage the student one-on-one, and I've been able to hear their view and their challenges. And I want to promise them that if elected as their Secretary General, I'm going to try as much as possible to deliver what is going to be beneficial to them.
All right, thank you so very much. He is ready to deliver what is going to be beneficial to every student on campus. Also here on the red carpet, we have another great contestant who is about to tell us his name and what position he's vying for, and every other experiences he's got in the course of this campaign period. Your name, and tell us the position you're vying for.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Christopher Ajayi, a student of Mechanical Engineering, Faculty of Engineering. Yeah, and I am contesting for the SUG Director of Sport in the upcoming SUG election.
All right, what has the engagement with students been so far in the course of your campaign, and what are you looking forward to in the course of the elections?
Anyway, my engagement with the student has not actually, should I say it has actually been going well, because it's not easy actually contesting against the city Director of Sports. And to be honest, I have been planning that, okay, if I later get to this position, we are taking the sport to the next level compared to other schools. Our universities are lacking behind in terms of sporting facilities, and we need to be at that level. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. He's vying for the position of the Director of Sports, and he's ready to take on in the course of this campaign period. All right, let's have another great contestant in our midst this afternoon. So you tell us your name, the position you're vying for, and your experiences so far.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abdulbasit Okweyemi Yusuf. And I'm contesting for the position of Director of Sports. I'm actually the sitting Director of Sports, and I must say, the campaign and the rally and everything has been going smoothly, because I love the way people are coming out to support, and they love everybody is showing, and which gives me enough confidence to see that I can actually go for this position again and deliver as I've always done.
All right, he's very much confident going into these elections and to delivering for the student of University of Abuja. So far, so good. What has been your achievement in the previous year?
All right. I would say my tenure or my administration was a tenure of firsts, because basically everything I did was some innovations that actually happened for the first time, like the Freshers' Cup, inter-hostel matches, esports events, and it was only during my tenure that students of University of Abuja went outside the country to participate in West African University Games, and we took our basketballers and our martial artists for this particular event. And recently, we also went to Jos for an international trials. Honestly, it was actually very, very amazing. And I believe with me being there again, more of this is bound to come.
All right, if you re-elect him, more of this kind of achievement will be something to talk about and something to appreciate in the nearest future. But again, we have great contestants who are vying for this position, and we're here live at the University of Abuja, where we're actually covering this whole event to bring to everyone every detailed information concerning these elections that is forthcoming. We also have great contestant in our very midst this afternoon, who is about to tell us his name and what he intends to do in the future. All right, thank you. All right, tell us your name and the position you're vying for and what you intend to do for the student of University of Abuja.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sifa Daniel, a 200 level student from the Department of Library and Information Science. I'm here to declare my candidacy for the post of Director of Academics. Thank you.
All right, your engagement with students, your vision and mission for the students, can you just throw more light on that?
Okay. My engagement with students so far, it's actually not been that easy, but you know, it's a challenge to serve humanity. So I have to take it. My vision, you know, I want to serve and I want to help students succeed academically, to enhance academic excellence on campus and to put the University of Abuja where it belongs on the map. Thank you very much.
All right, are you confident that you will win these elections at the end of the day?
By the grace of God, with all the efforts I've put together, I can say yes, but let the best man win.
All right, he is ready to win this election. He's confident he's winning this election at the end of the day. Let the best win. I'm loving this conversation as we move on. All right, also in our midst this afternoon, your name and the position you're vying for.
Right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mohammed Abdul Majid from the Department of Physics, Faculty of Science, and I'm running for the position of Director of Academics in the forthcoming Student Union Government election.
All right, so tell us, what are your vision and mission concerning this race you have taken on?
Thank you so much. Personally, I am an educationist, so I have coordinated tutorials across different departments, and I am willing to expand the impact. My vision is to see that every student in Yakubu Gowon University raise the bar in academic excellence.
Oh, raising the bar in academic excellence. Can you throw more light on student engagement so far in the course of your campaign?
Thank you so much for that question. Actually, it hasn't really been easy, but by God's grace, we've been able to go around campaigning and also taking some challenges students are facing as regards their academics, and also we've noted them down and ensure that we have them in proper documentation so as that when if being elected, we will be able to agitate and advocate for their challenges. Thank you.
All right, thank you. He is ready to advocate for student welfare and student academic progress in the University of Abuja. All right, we also have an amazing contestant this afternoon here with us. You tell us your name, the position you're running for, and then what you intend to do for the student of University of Abuja.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Badiwa Hasif Olanrewaju from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. I'm vying for the post of Director of Health Student Union Government in the coming election. What I have to offer for the university system is to establish a contrast of culture where everyone has access to a good healthcare system. Thank you.
Healthcare system. So what do you intend to do further? Maybe aside that, do you have more that you intend to do for the students in the course of ensuring that the clinic is updated with every necessary equipment and medicine for students in terms of first aid treatment before it's escalated to probably hospitals outside the university campus, as the case may be?
Yeah, I have all that in plans. First aid care system, and to advocate for a good healthcare system, as to serve as an intermediary between the students and the school management. In the healthcare system, I intend to introduce the Red Cross, although it's not so active in this region of the country, but it's part of my goal if elected as the Director of Health.
All right, thank you so much. He is ready and set to ensure that the healthcare system in the university for student welfare is being taken care of in terms of emergency, first aid, challenges. He is ready to take this job head on. Also, we have a great contestant here standing with me, and he's ready to speak with us. So you tell us your name, the position you're vying for, and what you intend to do for this great student of University of Abuja.
Of the greatest Nigerian students. My name is Abdulgani Mutiu Faiz, popularly known as Aluta Experience. I'm a 400 level student from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. I'm contesting for this position of provost in this forthcoming SUG election. So as a provost constitutionally, I'm supposed to work together with safety units to promote security and safety of the students in and outside the campus. I shall be the chairperson of the task force committee. And also, I have the power to send the any executive in an ESCO meeting. And I shall be the one to maintain security in the ESCO meeting. That's my constitutional right. But in Abuja, what is happening physically in Abuja, especially the unfortunate incident that has happened in Ido, regarding that, I think we have to work with committee members, not just one or two people, but together with the transporters. I believe the Okada riders, they will have information, a lot of informations. If you can have numbers of Okada riders, when they notice some suspicious faces, they'll call the security. And we give the students an emergency number, just like 911 now. So we give the students an emergency number of the University of Abuja Provost, the safety that they can call whenever they are in danger. And we should tell them to protect themselves, like the adults now, because the armed robber have to break into the house before they can enter.
All right, thank you so much. He has great vision and mission for the students of University of Abuja in terms of security and their safety. Thank you so much. It's good having you. All right, for now, we'll just take a break and then we'll return back. All right. All right, well, back on live at the University of Abuja, where the Student Union government contestant debate is ongoing, but we're about to kickstart that debate. But before then, we're on the red carpet where we get to interact with the contestants for their various positions, getting to know them closely. And we have great contestants standing with me this afternoon, where we want to meet with this contestant, get to know what position he's vying for, and what vision and mission he has for the great student of University of Abuja. All right, let's get to meet with you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Awoka Emechinamere Michael, popularly and politically known as Honorable Bishop, a 300-level political science and international relations, Faculty of Social Sciences, the Prime Minister of the whole Igbo Students, University of Abuja, and the 2025 SUG Provost aspirant. Let me start afresh. Yes. Okay. You have to look at the camera. My name is Awuka Emechinamere Michael, 300-level political science and international relations, Faculty of Social Sciences, the Prime Minister of the whole Igbo Students, University of Abuja, and the 2025 Provost SUG aspirant.
All right, what are your plans for the students of University of Abuja?
First of all, my vision for all the whole students, University of Abuja, is a safe, secure, and supportive environment, both on campus and off campus, where students can thrive academically without fear of insecurity, harassment, or intimidation.
All right, thank you so much. He's ready and set for the welfare of the student of University of Abuja, where safety and security is his primary aim for contesting for this position. All right, we also have another great contestant in our midst this afternoon. Let's get to meet with you, sir.
Good day. Good day. My name is Yusuf Tobi Jamiu. I'm aspiring for the position of the SUG president. I'm a 500-level medical student.
All right, thank you. It's good to have you with us this afternoon. So what are your plans and how has the engagement with students been so far in the course of your campaign?
Thank you for that question. I, as the SUG president, by God's grace, want to bring back unionism to University of Abuja. The voice of the students is my mission. And I so much believe that every student's voice must be uplifted. So we are going to bring unionism, how it's supposed to be. How the students are supposed to feel unionism in University of Abuja, we are going to bring it. And not only that, we are going to cater for the welfare of the student. We are going to expand entrepreneurship opportunities and academic activities. And not only that, we are going to promote inclusive, transparent, and responsive governance for the students. That is what we want to do for the students. Thank you.
Aluta continuat. So these are his plans for the great student of University of Abuja. Thank you so much. It's good to have you on our platform. It's good to have heard your plans, and we wish you all the very best. All right, we have a beautiful, great lady in our midst this afternoon. She's about to tell us her name, the position she's vying for, and what she intends to do for the great student of University of Abuja. Let's get to meet with you.
My name is Chinaya Precious Mogu, popularly known as Neye, and I'm vying for the post of the Director of Information, SUG. And I believe that information is a powerful tool and should be kept in the right hand. So I'm the right candidate for this job.
Oh, the right candidate for this job. Are your supporters here this very afternoon?
Definitely, you can hear that voice from inside.
All right, she came with her great supporters and she's ready to take this election to the next level. So your engagement with students so far, tell us, how has that engagement been so far?
It has been amazing. It was even more than I expected. The love, the support, everything, the messages, everybody has been so supportive, and we are ready to take power back.
All right, thank you. She is ready. Her supporters are ready to take power back and to take this next level of executives of University of Abuja to the next level, and we're excited to have her contest for this great position. All right, let's get to meet with you. And let's get to meet with the next contestant standing with me this very moment. His position and what he intends to do for the welfare of the students of University of Abuja.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nasir Abdulhadi, popularly known as Oye Money in the University of Abuja, and I'm vying for the position of the Director of Information and Communication, because it is one thing to give out information. What are the feedbacks that you are getting? You understand? So it's Director of Information and Communication. Thank you very much.
All right, he's vying for the position of Director of Information and Communication. So what has your engagement been so far, and what has the challenges been in the course of your campaign?
My engagement so far with the students is that I'm well known by the students. That's number one. And secondly, my engagement, it has been draining. Time-wise, it has also been draining, but we give God the glory.
Are you confident of winning this election?
I'm confident. To me, is an understatement because I've already won. So I'm just here to assign my victory, sir.
All right, he's here to assign his victory because he's fully confident that he's winning this election. So guys, watch out for this great man as he contests for this position. Thank you so much. It's good having you on our platform this afternoon. All right, we have amazing ladies. They are not leaving any stone unturned. They are telling us what a man can do, a woman can do even more better. We have a great lady standing with us this afternoon, and we're about to get to know her closely and also watch out for her in the course of these elections. Let's get to meet with you, please.
My name is Akintadolu Fumilayo Precious from Faculty of Agric, and I'm contesting for the post of Director of Entrepreneurship. Thank you.
All right, we have an office for the Director of Entrepreneurship, and she's one of those contestants vying for that position. So tell us, what do you intend to do for these great students?
First of all, I intend to make them be aware of the importance of being an entrepreneur even as a student, and it shouldn't be taken as a second option, because right now even government at large are looking for productive youth, and you can't say you are looking for a job without several years of experience. How do you get your experience without being an entrepreneur? Second of all, I also organize a program where students can pitch their ideas and get funded for what they want to do. Thank you very much.
All right, she's about to raise CEOs from the University of Abuja even before they graduate. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch out for this young lady, and we wish you all the very best in the course of your campaign and election. All right, we have another great contestant in our midst this afternoon. There are a lot of them, but we'll take them one after the other. Is the University of Abuja Student Union Government debate for the next election. And we have great contestants standing with me this afternoon. Let's get to meet with you, please.
My name is Alok Kingsley Chemera. I'm in 300 level philosophy. I'm coming out for the post of SUG Director of Entrepreneurship.
All right, another contestant for the Office of Director of Entrepreneurship. So what do you intend to do for the University of Abuja students?
I believe that our students want to be empowered both in skillful ways and financially, and I'm here. I believe I'm qualified for that job.
It's bringing great empowerment to the University of Abuja. And how do you intend to do this? Just give us one step you intend to take.
All right, I'll make sure that students are empowered both in skill, whereby as a student, any skill you have, you get paid to teach other students, and financially. And then as a student, anything you are doing at the moment, just know that being an entrepreneur is the most important thing in this life. I myself am an entrepreneur, and I can bet you there is money in hand skill. This is what I'm advocating. There is money in hand skill. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, he's an entrepreneur by example, and he's looking forward to raising the next global CEOs from the University of Abuja even before they get to graduate. Thank you so much. It's good to have you on our platform. We also have another great lady standing with us. It's encouraging to see women, girls coming out to contest for great positions with the men, and not just saying, oh, it's the position for just the men. Oh, let's leave it for the men. But they are coming out to say we can also do it. So let's get to meet with you, ma.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Iyamu Peculiar, known as Everything Peculiar. I'm a passionate student entrepreneur from the Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Faculty of Management Science. Thank you.
All right, Peculiar is ready. Your experiences so far in the course of the campaign.
All right, this campaign has given me an edge to actually meet with various students, have a one-on-one conversation with them, and I get to understand that a lot of students really want to do this thing. They actually want to start up something, develop their skill, but they are scared of how they can actually combine school and also do skill development and business. So I've made them understand that as a student, you can actually do this together. You can put these two things together. It's very, very important we start early as students so we understand our strengths, our weakness, our opportunities, and our traits. So when we're leaving the school, we know what is waiting for us in the outside world and bring opportunities to ourselves. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. She is ready and set to take this responsibility head on if she eventually wins the election. We wish you all the very best in the course of your campaign and the forthcoming election. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live at the University of Abuja for the debate of the Student Union Government contestants who are ready to take on from the last administration of the Student Union Government officials. All right, we have another great contestant in our midst this afternoon. Let's get to meet with you and get to know what you intend to do for the University of Abuja student for the position you're vying for.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Olokum Akamsoko Samuel. I'm popularly known as Triggs, and I'll be contesting for the office of the Director of Transportation in the forthcoming SUG's election.
All right, he's vying for the office of the Director of Transportation, and so therefore we want to know what has been the challenges surrounding the transportation system in the school, and what do you intend doing?
Okay, as of right now, we are all aware of the transportation issues facing the students, which include the high cost of keke fees. Also, there is also a large amount of students that are normally on the campus during the very, very late hours, like 8 or 9 at the shuttle ground, because there are not enough vehicles to convey them. So we are going to be establishing a system in which we'll be able to improve the transport system by revitalizing some vehicles lying dormant in university and making sure the price of keke is being reduced down to a more affordable price.
All right, he is ready to ensure the transport system in the University of Abuja for the welfare of the student is well taken care of. And he is ready, and I hope the students are ready to cast their vote. Thank you so much. It's good having you on our platform. All right, we have a great contestant with us this afternoon who is about to tell us about himself, the position he is vying for, and his plans.
My name is Comrade Umar Shehu Aliyu. I'm contesting for the office of Director of Transport and Commerce.